Shide. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. If you were wondering on Twitch what this little black bar is down here, that's the chat for Reddit. Reddit. It's a little bit more difficult to do that with yours, so I didn't do it. So deal with it right now. Sorry. Anyway, with that being said, we are doing the call-in show today.
Yes, we are.
And where is that? Let me just make sure that that's So I'm not gonna put the number up just yet, obviously, for everybody, just so everybody can get in here, people can get their time. So we usually wait about 10 minutes, more or less, so we can get some conversation and shit happening before, people call in, just in case people don't know what to talk about.
I agree. We just basically break the ice.
Well, yeah, pretty much for the most part. Sorry, I had to, fix the camera so y'all can make sure y'all can see me and y'all can see this merchandise right here.
Bro, you see my logo? I can't. I don't know why I can't share shit on
what?
Facebook, bro.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't own Facebook. I have no clue. Can tell you.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could say is that shit gets as a shit has been, I would say, a little weird for the most part. Well, like shit in general has been getting weird. You say you want some merchandise? Hey, there you go. Go check out the link. It's on my Reddit page, actually. I have the link over on my Reddit page if you want to go check that out. It's also in the YouTube description. So if y'all go over to YouTube, you definitely go check that out as well. So if y'all want to go get some of that merch, definitely help your boy out. Go get that merch. So we're gonna have the call-in show today. I think, did we do it last Sunday?
I don't
remember if we did it last Sunday or not, but I know the last time we talked, we had a conversation about, I think my job it was at the time.
Yes, I think that was Wednesday.
And obviously, I can't put that up on YouTube. I didn't say anything bad, but you know how jobs are, regardless of the fact.
Of course. Now, you gotta keep that shit low key.
Definitely. Now, how is everybody's day going? It's been a long week. It's been a lot of bullshit's been happening. I say right now, Biden won. Just throw that out there. I'm not much on. I would say, on politics, more or less. I'm not big on it. I would say if anybody, I don't know if everybody's out there happy or if niggas is mad or whatever it is. That's all I can say. But regardless of the fact, I hope everybody's doing anything, and just hope for the best. Honestly, that's all I can say. Regardless of the two people that we got chosen, that we had to choose from, it doesn't really seem like either choice is going to be good at the end of the day for anybody, really.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to go with what we got, and we got to take the punches as it is. You can call in, but you're gonna have to wait one more minute. I don't have it up just yet. I say try to give a little bit of time for people to come in, settle in, figure out what the show's about, if they want to stay, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. I say I'll throw up the number in a second, so I'll definitely bring that up there. I say I do not know any songs by Chief Keef, so I couldn't help you with that right there.
I don't know. I mean, I know Love Soul, so that's all I know.
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
everybody knows that shit, but
I'm pretty sure that's like most people's go-to song, if anything, Chief Keef. But I barely even fucking know that song. All I know is "Bitches Love Sosa." That's literally all I know from that song, completely, like deadass, deadass. The line will be opening in about 15 seconds. So, if anybody wants to get ready, get your phone out or whatever, write down the number on the side so you can get ready to call in. like we said, we're just gonna throw the rules up real quick before we actually put the number up, because I'm about to put that number up any
Oh
second now.
wait,
Is
fuck.
please? What do you mean? Oh wait, fuck.
I put the number up already.
Didn't I just say that we wait like 5 minutes so we can get everybody in? I said it like 3 times.
Hold on, wait, boom, it's gone away. Good. Good,
And
good.
this is
We're
my
good.
co-host. This is my co-host here. Anyway, this is my co-host Soavecito. Please go follow him. He's a funny character. Uh, well, god damn it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the rules, please. We ask you most likely be 18. I would say if you're not 18, then obviously don't speak on anything that 18-year-olds or above would obviously speak on, so on and so forth, or what you couldn't go to the movie theater or watch your goddamn self. If you can't go on a porn site yourself, don't speak about the shit. Pretty much. Other than that, be respectful, be nice. We try to have positive energy. You can talk about anything that you want. You got about 10 minutes. I would say, then after that, we say our goodbyes, so on and so forth. It's not me being rude or trying to kick anybody out. It's just we trying to make enough time for anybody else that would like to call. Obviously, if nobody else calls in, you can get back in. Hey, that is what it is. Please state your name and the time. If you don't state your name, and if you call unknown, I will not answer. Simple shit. Much love. Let's get this thing started. So let me throw up the number on both sites. If anybody wants to know, I am live both on Twitch, and I am also live on. Let me move
Reddit?
this goddamn thing. Sorry. I'm live on Twitch and I'm live on Reddit. Over on Twitch, you see this little chat bar down here. That chat bar alone is the actual Reddit thing. Oh shit, I never actually added the text to this.
Damn, my head looks wild.
So hold on, everybody over on Reddit, my bad. There we go. It's a little small number. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you people. Boom. It's cutting off my hat right now, but it is what it is. You got the logo on the shirt. As long as you can see the logo on the shirt, you already know who you watching. Definitely. Regardless of the fact, all I gotta say is that shit. I say, why I got so much phlegm in my fucking throat? Jesus. Honestly, this weekend has actually been pretty nice, weather-wise, I would have to say.
Oh yeah,
compared
definitely,
to
man. It was beautiful today.
Exactly. Like it was kind of weird because if you've noticed, it's been, how can I say? It's been getting colder, as it should be. Obviously, it's fucking November, but
Yeah.
it's been getting cold. And just having those 2 days of being able to go outside, play basketball, and feel comfortable, felt good. Like that was like the perfect weather. Like legitimately, like the perfect weather. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. You could wear whatever you want and be comfortable.
It's kind of scary that it's November. Like,
Right? I've been noticing that every single fucking year. That every year seems like it just goes by faster and faster. And I mean fast. Because it was just like yesterday, Kobe. I just heard the news of Kobe Bryant dying.
yeah,
And at this point, Kobe's been dead 8 months.
crazy.
8 months have gone by already? There's something happening when you become an adult compared to when you're a kid. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like your concept of time is so much slower as a kid, or as an adult, there's so much shit going around, you just feel like you never have enough time for anything.
I
And I
agree.
mean-
It's just. I guess as a kid, we don't pay attention to that stuff, or now that we're adults, it's just more in our hindsight, it's like, damn, we're getting older. Like, motherfucker, I got 4 years, I got less than 4 years, and I'm gonna be 30. Crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, it's like as a kid, it's like, yeah, there's always tomorrow. But as an adult, it's like, I only got a few hours to do this. It's never. It's always how can I say, it's always difficult for I say for adults to, how can I say, perceive time not
time is
negatively.
more precious.
Well, yes.
To people who are young. I mean, to people that are getting older.
What
in my
game?
opinion,
What game are you playing?
Spelunky. Why?
I'm just asking.
You can hear the controllers?
Well, I always hear your controllers. That's never going to change.
I mean, yeah, I could try to muffle it, but
No, I would say, nah, you would have to get like an audio
yeah,
noise
and
erasor and all that
I might
shit.
get some shit for Christmas. I don't know. We might fuck around with some new shit.
I got a whole fucking list of shit that I need to get to upgrade the podcast. Like, no matter what, you're never. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're ever gonna start your own stuff, so on and so forth, blah blah blah, you're never gonna be done upgrading. You're always going to be upgrading. I've seen shit that I'm like, I don't even know what I would do with this. Like,
things just keep getting better. Like, technology is just getting better. So I've been debating on like if I should get the PlayStation 5 or not, man.
I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna get the
first version of it.
I don't think I'm gonna get the original. I don't think there's any reason to get the originals. The reason being is like there's so many videos coming out right now of them overheating or them just like bricking or going to a blue screen or a black screen, and it's like how do you have so much time to test your product, and then when you send out your product, this is what happens?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, I really don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there could just be some faults for certain ones, but like, bro.
I know, it's crazy, and that's crazy.
You have
like
years.
I was like so stressed. I was like, I'm gonna go to all these stores and try to get it. And then it's just like.
It's like what we talked about before.
It's like obviously they're gonna have bugs and stuff like that. So. And they're gonna have to make patches and all that. So I'm just gonna wait till it dies down. Probably wait till it goes on sale. I mean, because every game I want to play, I could just buy it when it comes out.
Exactly.
Can I sing Love Sosa? Nah.
I say that's the thing about it. It's not that it's gonna be only this. Like, it's like they're only gonna come out at this time, and then you can never buy it again. Like, that's never how it is for these things. It's just people want it immediately. That's the hype of it, of getting it the first day. Like, the PS5 is gonna fucking be, once it comes out, it's going to be out. You're gonna be able to buy it eventually. You may not be able to buy it in the first month or the second month, but it's gonna be fucking out there, yo.
Agreed.
Like, you're gonna be able to get that shit eventually, and it's not.
And
it's
then
not
it's
gonna
go on
you.
sale. Like, look at the PlayStation 4. Like, the PlayStation 4 has been out for almost 10 years before they decided to try to come up with a new system.
Damn, it's been 10 years.
And they have all these sales, so I'd be shocked if the game doesn't come on sale. I mean, or the system doesn't go on sale. Like, I mean, obviously not off the bat, but.
Well, yeah. I mean, I say it's gonna take time, obviously, but still, nonetheless, it's going to be there. It just kills me that you have like content creators and shit like that. Like I said before, that they would buy like 8 to like 20 consoles.
For what?
Like pre-order 8 to 20 consoles.
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
You're taking away from people that want to actually have a chance to get it. I guess.
Exactly. It's dumb as fuck.
I agree with that.
I say if anybody would like to call in, please. I say the line is open. I would say you can talk about anything that you would like to talk about. If you just wanna say hi, so on and so forth, blah blah. You know, we'll take that as well. Just all we ask is you just be respectful.
Yes.
Sorry for all that noise in the background. I say you can hear all that noise in the background, right? Well, you could
what
hear
noise?
It before.
I don't hear any noise.
Well, I turned down the gain now, so you should be straight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, on me?
No.
Oh.
It was coming from my crib because I got like the laundry running back there and shit. I did a Reddit sessions earlier, around I think 6:30.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah! I said we was vibing in there, bro. I was playing some rap at first, played a cipher, and then ended it off with some R&B. Yo, she was beautiful. I'm telling you, shit was beautiful.
Bro, that reminds me. I want to do that shit too. I want to do like a Reddit session because I forget there's other subreddits.
Well, yeah, I do too. I'd be forgetting sometimes. I say you just stay in the gaming session. Actually, if anybody would like to watch somebody play a game, if you don't want to just stare at my beautiful face, you can go watch and play a video game.
And the same thing, if you just title me playing video games and you want to see King Kyle's face all the whole time, definitely go to the U show. Damn.
Right? What do we talk about? Actually, we talk about any topic, pretty much. I say during. Actually, I'll answer both questions because I'm asking myself a question based on what they're asking me. I'm asking, are they talking about the show in general, or are they talking about this specific show? Or, well, both ways. We just talk about whatever comes to mind, whatever comes to topic. I say, we'll come on here, we'll bullshit for an hour talking about a bunch of nonsense that means nothing. And then sometimes we'll come up here talk about mental illness, or we'll talk about conspiracy, so on and so forth.
Like the election.
Oh yeah. Yo, you know what bothered me? What I actually just thought about the other day? Jeffrey Epstein. You notice everybody forgot about that shit, right?
Yep.
Where is Maxwell? Has she not protested yet? Is like
it's funny how
like what happened with all that shit?
I don't know.
Tell me.
It just kind of like died down.
Chat, do y'all know? Does anybody on Reddit know? Does anybody on Twitch know? Please let me know. Anybody on YouTube? Because this is going to YouTube after. So if y'all want to comment down there and let me know over on YouTube, I'll take that. If you're listening on the podcast, shoot me a message. I say if you got me on Discord, hit me. You got me on Instagram. Instagram, DM me. Facebook, inbox me. Twitter. I'm everywhere. I just need to know the answers. If you got them, please let me know. I just want to know. Now, going back to Jeffrey Epstein. How is it that we've gotten this far and everybody was talking about it so much and it's done nothing?
I don't know, man. I still am mind blown about that whole shit.
Because remind you, we had a book. We had a book of niggas. A book of motherfuckers that all took flights with this boy. And you're telling me that nothing's happening right now? Like everybody just forgot about it? Tell me that doesn't give you an idea of a general mass attention span.
It definitely does, man.
Like, think about how... Like, do you... People... Jesus Christ. Do people not understand how important it is? Like, literally, how important it is, the shit that can do. What that can break down, the shit that happened on Epstein's plane and at his mansions and his yachts and all that extra shit when he went horseback riding and all, whatever the fuck. Do you not understand what this can do to society as a whole, bruh? Like, the shit, like the niggas that everybody be talking all that extra shit about, talking about these niggas need to get kicked out, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. This is it. This is it. If you feel like you can't vote them out, this is it, yo. There is a lot of these motherfuckers that are on the list. They're celebrities, regular celebrities that have no meaning to life, and you got a bunch of motherfuckers that are like humanitarians and shit. And these are the niggas that is fucking and trafficking little kids.
Somebody in my chat said, I have no idea how I got here. And this is somewhat related, but I learned Carla Malone got a 13-year-old girl, or 13-year-old pregnant and refused to pay child support despite making $100 million.
Yes.
And this is the sad shit.
That's real shit. That's real shit. I would say, yo, Troy Dunn on YouTube talks about that shit all the time. like, is the shit that's happened is wild. The shit that people have gone through, especially celebrities, but they're able to just move the fuck on, is insane.
Yeah. I don't know, and it's just like it's so crazy how shit is so forget, or like something that happened and people just forget. Like, or it's just like
Well, obviously,
like how things trend and shit.
yes, I do.
That's just it's just like shit like that, man. Like something bad happens, and then people are like up in uproar or whatever their whatever circumstance it is, and then it's forgotten about after a couple months. That's what I don't understand. You know,
I can't hold you to anything either because I don't understand it either. It just never made any sense to me. The reason it doesn't make any sense to me is
it's
because you
like
would
bad
think
shit. It's like bad shit is a trend.
exactly. You would think that all of this happening and people seeing the bullshit and like who are the people that get beat up the most in prisons? The rapists,
Yeah,
the child molesters. Like, and you're telling me that like no one cares about these guys that are doing it, like the ones that got the money to do it to thousands or hundreds of kids, the ones that can move kids from their own countries and shit, put them on planes and let a bunch of niggas fuck them. Like, come on, yo.
that shit is just it's aggravating. You know, and these are the people that have money. Or how about when Robert Kraft from the Patriots was caught in like basically a sex place, you know, like one of those massage parlors or whatever, and they caught him on camera doing just soliciting, right? And what I think he got away scot free because they couldn't use the videotapes for court. He like why does he get to do bad shit and doesn't pay his dues for it?
Well, it depends on what the bad thing was. Was it against kids or like was it just grown people in an area just fucking?
I don't know the full story. I think I mean grown people. I think they were.
Because
See, I don't
I
want
can't
to.
even like I can't even hold niggas to it because in different parts of the world like
Hold
prostitution's
on.
legal, shit like that. So I can't be mad at
Hold
shit
on.
like that.
Let me look it up real quick.
I'll say, but if you're fucking a child, bro, obviously, canceled. No reason, no other fucking reason. I was like, if someone touched your child, what are you gonna do? Answer that, chat. Deadass. If someone touched your child, what are you gonna do? Exactly. Fucking exactly. It doesn't
Yeah, it
make
was a
any sense.
prostitution case, like a prostitution case.
Prostitution case.
Yeah.
I would say that shit don't bother me. I don't really care. I would say prostitution doesn't. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not judging. It's not hurting me.
I don't
Stay
know, man.
safe. Don't fuck
No, I
random
mean,
people.
I
Shit.
hear you. I hear you.
I would say, but I mean,
But hold on, wait. It says Mr. Kraft and 24 other men were charged on February 22nd for a wide into human sex trafficking at a chain of massage parlors in Florida. So it's part of human sex trafficking. Like
all
that shit
right,
is not
now,
cool,
no,
bro.
that fuck no,
So
fuck
it was
no.
more than just a prostitution thing. It was sex trafficking, you know. And Robert Kraft is the owner of the Patriots. And you telling me because he's the owner of the Patriots, the evidence against him gets to be thrown out?
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That's just not fair.
I say money makes shit happen, bro.
You could literally get away with so much shit if you got a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, it's always been that way though. Like that's never going to change. That's always going to stay the same. Like I can't tell you that it's ever going to be different or anything of that nature because it won't.
Yeah.
Now say we're stuck in an area where there's so much bullshit happening all the fucking time that we slowly are getting used to it.
You know, it's crazy how numb people get to hearing things. Like, it's kind of feeding off what you were saying. Like, people don't have the same reaction when bad shit happens because it's happening all the fucking time, and we're
Right.
building like a callus on our hearts or our emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like we're suppressing any feelings towards any negativity. I mean, obviously, people can be outlandish or just say that like whatever is on their mind. Like if it really affects them, then they will show it. But a lot of other people they just continue with their day. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
they don't blink an eye, bro. Like it's just like I was in New York 2 years ago. Actually, it was almost like a year and a half ago, actually.
Right,
And
right.
this guy was on the ground, and everybody, he was like face down.
Mm.
Thousands, like I'm hundreds and hundreds of people walking past this guy like he was nothing. Like they didn't know the situation, and I was one of the few people to stop. And the guy actually had, like, I think he had a seizure or some shit like that, bro. And
Fuck.
it's just like, but because he looks homeless, nobody wants to stop and do anything. People look and they're like, oh look, oh shit, look at this, like this guy's he's on the ground, and they'll look, but they'll never do anything about it. And it's just like, where's the compassion? Where's the love? It's just like this day of age is so much different than 10, 20 years ago, bro.
I'll say the
I don't.
compassion and love is the people acknowledging it. That's the compassion and love of today.
Yeah.
Is the fact that I'm acknowledging it. That thing, the fact that I'm acknowledging that it's happening or that it happened, then that's where you're getting it from. Because you're not gonna get anything else from anybody. That's just
Yeah.
it, and it sucks to say it that way because obviously no one wants to feel like that. No, like we should obviously you shouldn't have to feel like that, but like compassion altogether, at the end of the day, shit's not gonna change.
No.
As human beings, they're always gonna be assholes. There are always gonna be people who just aren't gonna have that feeling of sympathy or remorse or I forgot what the other one was, but they're not gonna have that feeling for other people that they see down, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, regardless.
Hmm.
People are going to be either or, and it sucks. And it's crazy that so many people can see something happen or see somebody visibly distressed and it doesn't bother them at all. Or they just, oh, it's not my problem. Or they just move the fuck on. It it's never made sense to me. It just never has. And I don't think it ever will. And I think the reason it doesn't is because people people don't give as much as they should. As much as it sucks to say that, people don't give as much as they should. We have
No, no,
we
it
have
doesn't.
way
It shouldn't suck to
more
say that.
we have way more than what we need. And people are not trying to give anything up, regardless of the situation, whether it's time, money, uh, attention, and some people will put their money above both, and that
Agreed.
shit is scary. It's always has been scary.
It's always
People,
about. It's like you got to look out for yourself, you know. And it's just, you know, like I said, if everybody showed a little bit of compassion, this whole world would be a different place.
well,
But
yeah,
no, some people want to do their own shit, and some people are just on this earth to do bad, you know, or do things to make sure other people don't succeed, or you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, the fact that you say you can work a job. Let's just put it in this tense. Let's just put this in this terms. Let me talk to y'all people real quick. Let me move into the camera area. The fact that you can work a job and you can give your all to a job, you can bust your ass, do everything that you're supposed to, go above and beyond, and give 40 hours a week plus sometimes, and still not get either recognized or having the mental understanding that this is every day and you're having to deal with people who aren't giving you the energy that you need to continue this at a reasonable pace while being sane at the same time. And what I mean by that is you can be at a job that you can love, but the people there can make it the most horrible job in the world. And that is not a way to live, and that's not a way to be, and that's not how jobs should be.
Uh-huh.
I would say we've gotten to the point where we've gotten to a work face America where you working is the face of America. Literally, you working is the face of America. The funny thing is the richest people on the planet, well, the richest people in America are the people who actually work 10% more than everybody else. Meaning that they take their free time when they have time to do other shit and they prefer to work. That's not how life should that's how life should be, more or less. That's how it should be.
But it's not.
But it's not. The fact that you have to figure out a way to survive financially during a pandemic after working constantly all these years or whatever the fuck is a problem. That's the issue that we're facing here. I would say I forgot what the phrase is, but I think it's monolithic or something of that nature. Where the society that we have right now is that the market is not ruled by government. It's a free market. And we do not, and I repeat, we do not have a free trade with these niggas. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I said free. Sorry. It's not fair. We don't have a fair shake with these men. Every once in a while, certain people can get in there, but it's not fair in the beginning. But because of what it's called, they automatically put it as moral. It's not moral. We're in a society where if you work, you can get rich, but that's not always how it is.
No, it's a small percentage of people that actually make it big. Bro.
Exactly. And I apologize for skipping your comments here. So I'm going to go through them real quick. I just wanted to get that out. Someone says it's hard to assume faith and be honest, and then you get screwed over. Exactly. Empathy. Empathy is there, but like I said, it's not there for a lot of people. I say it's horrible. There are still compassionate people out there. You did stop for the person laying on the ground. Doesn't mean all hope is lost. There are more people out there like that, and I completely agree.
And I'm not saying there's not people out there. There's not enough. There needs to be more people that just take a second and stop thinking about themselves and do something for others, and exactly. I pride myself for trying to be one of those people. Exactly. And I want to lead by example. Instead of being a fucking sheep and walk around like everybody else, I need to be a wolf and make my own fucking path,
Exactly.
And I when I talk about this, I'm so passionate because the reason why I'm me is I do the things I want to do my own way. And I always pride myself for that shit. I don't want to just be like everybody else, It's like the Fairly Odd Parents, and everybody was a fucking blob, and they still found differences. Like that's a whole nother topic I'll bring up later. But I want to lead by example. I want people who are like, damn, that person stopped and did something nice. What if I can do something like that?
Right.
And that's how it spreads. If this virus can spread, why can't kindness and compassion and just selfless? What is this? Not selfish. Is selfish?
Selflessness.
Selflessness. Giving that 1 second of selflessness to do something for somebody makes a whole fucking difference. Giving somebody a compliment, to helping somebody, like help them with the groceries, or holding a door for somebody. You never know what that kind of impact can do for somebody.
Exactly. The next person says, you stay you. Definitely. I agree with that. Definitely stay yourself, I say, because you being yourself is honestly the perfect way to be. So you trying to make yourself somebody else that you're not just automatically is going to fuck with your own psyche, honestly. And you really don't want that shit. It'll fuck your whole mental up.
I mean, example, like, look at 6ix9ine, bro. I know that's not him, bro.
Definitely not.
I feel like not. He's too deep. He's too deep into the character now.
Exactly. In Too Deep. Go check that movie out. It's a good one. It's all about attitude, dude. As long as you give your 100%, that's all you can give, and you gave it your all. Exactly. I completely agree with that as well. They're called sociopaths. See most politicians and business leaders. I agree. I say that's the problem. It's not a free market. Yes. And yet the churches are dying. Yeah, they are. Horrible to say, but yes, they are. Yep, the top 1% have way too much money. Agreed. So now let me pick on a few of those comments real quick.
Okay.
First one I want to talk about on a sociopath. Yes. Obviously, I'll say the people who run the world are pedophile sociopath, psychopaths. Those are the groups. Maybe a combination of the few here and there, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. But those are the people that rule the world. And it sucks because those are the most evilest people on the planet. But obviously, like the Bible said, more or less, I'm not trying to spit religion on anybody else, but through my own relief, the Bible does say that the devil owns this planet. Now, with that being said, those motherfuckers, the reason they get so far is that everything that this society has made, they turned it into cutthroat. You have to be cutthroat. You have to only care for yourself. You only have to worry about yourself and your family, your people, and that's it. And that's how you get further. But that's not how it always is, because if you think about the other cultures, like Chinese culture, or Asian culture, more or less, let me say, they spread that wealth between each other. They would work for each other. Next thing you know, you get your shop next, you get your shop next, so on and so forth. And they build all the fuck over. I was saying it's easy because they stick together. I would say, but there's a difference between sticking together and being racist.
Yeah.
Because some stick together and are racist as fuck. Yeah. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yo. I would say some of these racists out here that be sticking together, they just racist. That's all that is. And it happens. It happens, yo. It happens. And I just don't think. I just think that we should stop caring about what everybody else does. If it doesn't affect us, obviously. If it affects you, then obviously that needs to be spoken about. But the best you can do is just teach it, and if they want to learn it, they want to keep with it, then that's what you roll with. But if motherfuckers don't want it, then that's where you at.
Bro, I pray every day that I become something big where I can voice my opinion and people listen to me, because it sucks because I when I'm doing my schoolwork and shit, right, it shows like people model, they learn by model, like a style of modeling. So they learn from others, like our parents taught, we took from our parents, or a person watching a high profile celebrity do something, they might take after that. I want to make myself to try to get into that level where I can try to be a positive influence, right. So instead of doing something where I become famous, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do some dumb shit, and then now all these other people are gonna do the same dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I know exactly what you mean.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm grinding because I want to make Twitch a job, so I can stay home and see my wife every day, all the time, as much as I can on this earth. But to be an influence.
I mean, you could throw that in there for me too, but like I wanted to do this before I got my girl, so the reasoning is because I love doing this.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and then that's second.
That's hands down. If you didn't love doing this, you wouldn't be doing this shit at 12:13 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Hello, we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Yeah, but them motherfuckers been calling me a lot lately.
Bro, I just put that shit on mute.
Yeah. I think there's things spread through media and music that changes people on a subconscious level. Yeah, I mean, there's frequencies that we can't hear. There's different light spectrums that we can't see. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit out there that's fucking people up. I say, don't you think so? I would think that if
5G.
Us not being able to see, I would say, I think it's like 99% of the other lights in the fucking universe, so on and so forth, and they're supposed to be other dimensions and things that we can't touch or feel, and densities that we can't fuck with. Also, we don't understand what consciousness is. Because if you really look at everybody looked at your hands right now, like think about, really look at your hands and then tell me you can feel your hands. Just by looking at them, tell me you can feel your hands. And then that sensation right there, you're just staring at it. You're not, it's in your, you are technically pretty much You are your
How
eyes.
about
You
closing
are
your
your
eyes? Close
eyes.
your eyes.
You are your eyes. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You are your eyes, and there's just this feeling that you have. But you are technically just fucking eyes. You feel
Bro,
me? You are a
think about
vessel. Like, you feel me? There's certain times you don't feel certain parts of your body unless you're paying attention to it.
Yep, that is true.
You are a vessel, my nigga. You are nothing but your eyes, bro. You feel everything that happen in your eyes.
Think about this. How about when your eyes are closed and you know where exactly where your arm is? Say you close your eyes and you put your hand up. You know exactly where your hand
Exactly.
is.
I could touch my elbow. Boom.
No,
Boom.
I mean I know you can touch your elbow.
You see, like, eyes closed. Easy shit. Easy shit. Easy shit. Easy shit. Like, it's
I think it's
you.
kinesthetic sense,
You're
man.
all in your head, baby. I say y'all gotta understand this shit. Oh, hold
It's so
on.
much we don't understand as just us as a species. Fuck trying to learn about
Shout out to
different
Sydney,
animals.
Australia. Shout out to Sydney, Australia. Jesus Christ, all the way from Australia in here. Thank you for I don't even know what fucking time it is for you, my nigga. It's like actually it's probably like 8 p.m. or some shit. Let me see. They call them fingers, but have you ever seen them ever fing anything?
I love
Jesus
Reddit.
Christ.
I really love Reddit, man.
For example, think back of commercials of Coke during the movie. If they showed a nanosecond of the Coke or something, but too short to really notice it subconsciously,
Hey, shout out
everyone
to
wanted to
Sydney.
have a Coke during the break. Yeah, they did that a lot. I say like, what movie was it? The Fight Night movie. I've never seen Fight Club. Fight Club. There you go. The Fight Club movie. I've
Wait,
never
you've never
seen
seen
it.
Fight Club?
No, but I've seen so many clips and things of it. I already know. I pretty much seen the fucking movie, and
Bro,
I
we're
know,
gonna have to have a movie night or some shit, bro.
and I know there was a certain part. I know there are parts throughout the movie where they'll clip Homeboy's face in there, like out of nowhere, and it wasn't discovered till later because obviously people didn't have it on VHS and shit. So, but they'll clip it in there. It's subconsciously. I would say McDonald's used to do that shit in some of their commercials back in the day.
Really?
Yes, I would say they do it in movies and shit like that. There are some movies where people have caught certain images only because they pause it at the right frame. Like it happens. Someone said, hold on, someone just tuned in, loving the convo so far. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So we are definitely capable to be influenced pretty easily. Everything is influenced. Your entire manner of how you think and your process of your thought process and everything, entirely influenced. Who you are as a person is influenced.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, your entire existence is influenced. Your mannerisms, how you speak, the way you move your hands, how you walk, everything is influenced. Nothing on this planet is not influenced, legitimately. Except for
look
any
at all the
shit,
fucking commercials, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can only go so
TV in
far.
just general.
You only go so far, and once you get once you get a formula that works, you continue to push that shit. And as you continue to push it, hey, it just works. It just fucking works, yo. I have many ancestors that were involved in Freemasonry for generations. All the symbols are extremely prevalent in Hollywood and the music industry. Yeah, symbolism is very big because people believe symbolism holds power. And certain symbols can unlock certain chi, chakra, aura, dimensions, densities, and shit of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that it's fake or anything like that, because I mean I haven't been involved in anything of that nature. I haven't tried to involve myself in anything of that nature because I don't want to fuck up and let a demon in my life. I'm not about that life. Feel me? But I see you see a lot of that shit in there. And I think it's because of those images, people draw power from it. And it could be fake. It could also be real, but it also has to base on, I think, people's aspirations of being influenced by, obviously, like we said, influenced by everything. And you being influenced by seeing those images and them thinking if I put this image out and I put this image out on this video and I put this out on this, then it'll blow me up in certain areas. And most of the time, I don't even think it's that. I just think it's that people just thought that it was good enough.
Mm.
And like literally, that is it. Like people just thought it was good enough and they just moved on from there. And that's literally just how it is. Sorry, everybody over on Reddit. I forgot that I hit my 45-minute mark. So if you missed that and you want to come back here, my apologies for that. Sorry, I had to text my girlfriend back. She's going to bed.
Good night.
So obviously, I'm not going to be up way too long, but just continuing the conversation. It's going to be a lot of bullshit that happens, and symbolism and shit like that is always going to be prevalent in, I think, the music industry, film industry, anything that they think is going to fuck with you. And I'm be real with you. I believe in this shit.
I believe in it.
I believe in it. I believe in all that demon shit. I believe in them, using the markings and it gives them extra power and it can influence certain people. I believe in all that shit.
I believe in motherfuckers sell their soul to the devil, bro. I believe in a lot of stuff, man. Because prove me wrong. Prove that we don't know shit. There's so much things in this world we don't know. So I'm a believer. I mean, I'm a big believer. I see it before I believe it, but I also believe that there's things that we are not meant to understand.
I agree. I was saying there's things that we're never going to understand, especially in our timeline. But I think
I think if we did understand it, it'd be a mass heresy, man. Imagine if we knew everything. Bro.
It's it'd be like Babylon. I would say we'd crumble. I would say if you have too much information or if you've gone too far, obviously, then it's gonna. The shit that we know now, we're already overheating ourselves with the amount of information that we're getting on a daily basis. That's number one. Can you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's number one. Number two, having to deal with this shit on a daily basis and then telling yourself subconsciously that you're perfectly fine is also a big reason for the fall in mental stability in people in general. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Now, moving on past that, shit in general is not going to get better.
Not in my lifetime, not in the next lifetime. We're gonna have to hit some real shit.
It's too many people. There's too much for it to change right now. And I'm not saying don't try at all, because that's the end. That's completely wrong. Always try. If you can change a little bit in time, shit'll change. I say you have to put a foot in the door to get the bitch open. You gotta twist the handle to open the motherfucker. There's a lot of things that you have to do, and it's insane at what we've tried to do or what we've tried to accomplish that we couldn't do, and just looking at it so many years later, or looking at it even 10 minutes later, it's like we could have done something different. You could have done better with that situation. And the fact that there's so much bullshit happening and there's so many people fucking up, especially people in position of power that are fucking up all the time.
Yeah.
It's getting insane. What are we supposed to do about the people that are in position of power fucking up?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Especially if they don't give you anything, or if they don't give you the education or the intelligence, more or less, or the resources to do anything. I would say, like, let's say you're in a village,
mm-hmm.
and your village doesn't have internet, and the government's coming to shoot you. How do you tell the rest of the world?
You don't. You just die, I guess.
It's crazy. It makes It just makes no sense. It's the shit that happens is crazy. It just people people would just rather close their eye, close their eyes to everything that's happening in the world, just so that they can do their own thing, move on, sit on their couch, and chill. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
I just think Americans have it good, man. I really do. Like we
You're not.
complain about so much shit, but think about some other countries that are fighting just to get
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Obviously, because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Just because someone was born in a worse situation doesn't mean I can't complain about what I have here.
I'm not. I'm not saying. Oh, so hold on. You do have the right to complain, but I'm just saying we should be fortunate for the things that we do have.
Definitely,
you know?
I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that.
I guess I guess that's the way I want to phrase it, because we could be in a worse situation than we are now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just appreciate what you have, and then go from there. I guess that's just the way I want to put it.
Definitely. Let me see. Do I do these shows more often? I actually do these every Sunday at 11:30. If we don't miss the time slot and shit like that, or internet doesn't go out because of Optimum, so on and so forth. Blah blah blah.
Optimus trash.
Second, thank you, for the saying the conversation is interesting. I try my best. Well, we try our best to do our best on conversation and keeping this entertaining for everybody who wants to come by and just relax and chill. And third, greeting from Holland. Holy fuck.
Hey, shout out to Holland.
Shout out to Holland. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining the stream.
Bro, I can't wait to do this shit in person one day.
Me too. Everybody on over on Twitch, that's the comment right there, just so y'all can see that. I should have done this a little while ago so y'all can see the comments over on Reddit, but I had to get a new computer and a bunch of other shit. Anyway, now I have to say, as a society, I don't know if we could be doing better. Obviously,
we can definitely be doing better.
I mean, there's no way around that one. We could definitely be doing better, but I can't say that I'm fully disappointed in us at the same time. Because I gotta say, I have been seeing a lot more people questioning and trying to get understanding of things than when I personally was in high school and shit of that nature. I say there's more questions and there's more of a worry about what's going on than just saying, "Up, this is happening. I can't do anything about it," and moving the fuck on. It's a lot more different now.
Yeah.
I
agree. I feel like people are giving a little bit more of a shit, if I would phrase it, for those stuff,
Well, yeah. I mean, a little bit, I would say.
Not to the standard we need to be at, but
I there you go. I would say that. I mean, because a lot of times I think a lot more people are obviously more interested in things that are happening. But they don't get themselves involved. As in, you'll see people fighting, and instead of getting involved, we'll record this situation, regardless of the fact. You can't really be too mad at people who record certain situations because that recording helps.
Yeah.
I would say, because, think about if other people weren't recording the situations that happen with these cops and the videos that these cops had got released after the court trials and shit like that, or whatever the fuck. Regardless of the fact that it doesn't really seem like it's changing any verdicts here, but nonetheless, it just, to me, is just like, hey, I fucking record it, bro. Record it, yo. Let the world know it.
Yeah.
And I think that is the beauty of technology now, is that we can let the world know everything that's happening. I just think it's too much happening at once that everybody has to deal with.
I think we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna be able to record through our eyes, bro. I think technology is gonna get fucking crazy. It's not gonna be my lifetime, but I think
Well,
it's
I'm
gonna be
pretty sure
wild, bro.
that's already been like made. You got Google glasses. I'm pretty sure it
No,
can
I'm talking
fucking
about
record.
like
But
not
what you
wearing
talking about,
anything,
like
my nigga. Like I'm
lenses
talking
type
about
shit?
like it's like you ever seen the show Black Mirror where there's like people that can has a controller and they can record things, watch things, pull up like I think there's gonna be shit drilled in our heads that is gonna change us
Oh,
lives.
social media and the dome.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, it ain't happening in my lifetime, and trust
I
me,
know
I'm
it
not
ain't.
letting it happen to me regardless.
I'm just saying, bro. That shit's scary.
Hell
You
yeah,
know,
I'm not about to let
Skynet.
niggas put no dumb shit like that in my. Yo, that is the one thing I've never understood is how people are like, yeah, I definitely want that. Why?
I mean, they're talking about
Why?
like in like inserting a chip that can repair your brain and like let people walk for the first time.
I
People
don't
who
need
can't have taste
no.
buds, somebody who can't
No,
see.
no, no. I don't need to give somebody else control over my own fucking brain.
I know. I feel like that's the
Is
one thing that people can't take is your mind or your. I guess to a certain extent.
I say so people be so scared of dying. Like that's all that is. Obviously,
Yeah.
like that was the motivation for a lot of men, is to find the
Any source of life.
yeah,
After.
like like the eternal fountain of youth. Like the fountain
Hmm.
of youth, that was a big fucking topic back in the day. What was it? I think the 13 through 1700s, like
Yeah.
whole 400 motherfucking years of niggas just trying to find this fucking thing. I say, yo, I don't. And the crazy thing is, I don't know. I don't know if these things actually exist or if they don't exist. Cause like, there's so many people, or so many legends, or so many different places of them talking about it. It's too much of a coincidence that a lot
Yo,
of these
are we about
places
to go on a
don't
journey? Let
exist.
me get my
So,
bag, bro.
nigga, I'm dead ass. Like, you can't
No, I'm not. I'm
you
not. I'm not. I'm not
there's
making a
gotta
joke. I'm
be.
being serious, bro.
No, no,
Like,
no, no. I know. I just like, I like. There's gotta be something out there. Like there's something out there. There's somewhere out there where the water never turns a certain way, or anything that touches this water automatically gets purified or whatever. There's got to be something out there,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure there is. As many unnatural shit that people see constantly all the time, and the shit that if you have the intelligence, it's not hard to fool motherfuckers that only live 100 years,
Hmm.
especially if you can live for thousands. It's not hard. I would say, who's gonna win in your own environment? Now think about that.
Facts.
I say, if it's you versus a bear, and you're in the bear's environment with with what a bear would have, which is literally just their natural body, and you were out there in your natural body fighting a bear, who is going to win?
The bear.
Exactly. Now, if you put a bear in your environment, and you gave him a little bit of armor, and you gave him a gun, so on and so forth, the bear's gonna lose.
No, the bear's still gonna win, bro. Fuck that.
Bear gun.
The bears are built differently, bro.
But like, still, nonetheless, your environment makes the difference, and it always will. I say it's just. Ugh. There's gotta be shit out there that we just don't know about, that's been contained.
Mm.
Like, there's no way in hell. I'm pretty sure that there's either niggas like Bigfoot, unicorns, Sasquatches, the Chupacabra, like like shit like that has to exist. Loch Ness monsters, all type of shit of that nature. Uh, what the fuck else was the Kraken? I would say all that shit, all of it has to exist somewhere somehow. There's no way in hell.
Nobody just made. Yeah, I could definitely can see that shit.
And I can understand, obviously, like they were talking about how like the Kraken stories came from just giant sea squids or whatever the fuck.
Bro, we're in a world. I mean, we're in like a life where, I don't know, millions of years ago, like 100,000 years ago, where they were talking about dinosaurs, bro. Like, you can't say there's no Loch Ness mountains, bro. Anything's possible at this time, at this rate.
I agree. You don't know what niggas have come up with or what the fuck happened, you know? I said they talk about asteroids that hit the planet and different types of shit that's how can I say? That's like that's let's say a fucking asteroid hit the earth, right? And then you got all this foreign alien shit that enters some of these fish or something like that. You telling me these niggas can't mutate?
Mm.
Especially over hundreds of thousands of years and so on and so forth, blah, blah. There are literally fish in the Mariana Trench. There are fucking fish in like 1,000-degree water or some shit like that at the bottom of the ocean.
They're just chilling.
There's fish that live in water that is so salty you can't put a submarine through it.
Mm.
Like, nigga. Have I ever seen a ghost? I think I've seen a ghost before. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I've seen one.
Not even gonna hold you. I think I've seen.
Do I want to see ghosts? Nah,
I think I've seen a ghost before, and like that shit is scary. I ain't gonna hold you. That is one of the most scariest shit that I've ever seen in my life. I said they find beach whales with giant wounds on their body from giant squid. That's one of that has to be the origin of the Kraken. I would say, why does that have to be the origin of the Kraken though? I like, don't get me wrong, I understand the concept and it makes perfect sense because you see a fucking whales are fucking huge, bro. Like literally, my entire body is the size of a whale's dick. Just be real with you. Like, I'm sorry, this is an explicit podcast. Like, we already know it's out there. You already know what you coming out when you come to talk about this show. Now, whales are fucking huge. So like, he got a 6-foot dick. That's just his dick. This nigga takes up like a whole crib and they fighting these big motherfuckers, right? Yes, I can understand that's where you get the story of a Kraken from. But you're telling me back then when we had better oxygen, less bullshit in the sea, less oil being spilled into the sea, less fishnet, fucking plastic, all that extra bullshit, bro. You telling me that niggas couldn't even be bigger back then? Bruh. I wouldn't be surprised if a fucking squid could take down a whole goddamn ship back then, my nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yo, especially depending on where they were and what they had to do. You've heard of deep sea gigantism. Deep sea gigantism mixed with fucking clean ass water with hella oxygen in it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, bruh. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just being real with you, my nigga. Like, that shit is crazy. I would say it's, yo, nigga. I can't. It just doesn't make any sense how there's so many stories of so many different creatures all over the planet that resemble each other from countries or continents on different continents that had no connection to each other can tell the same fucking story. How does that make sense?
I'm telling you, bro, there's things we're not supposed to understand.
It's just so much shit. Like, yo, you just like, honestly, just think about all the shit that happens today. One of my favorite movies, The Man from Earth. If you've never seen it, is probably you're probably not gonna want to see it. It's a boring movie for most people because it's literally a dialogue-based movie. It's a one-room movie, one of my favorite type of movies. Favorite genre movie, one-room movies. Google it, and you'll find a long-ass list on IMDb. Favorite movies, favorite type of movie, word to everything. Now, I would say, all in one spot, talking about this guy who said he's been alive for like the last 10,000 years, and he has an answer for every motherfucking question, and he does. I'm not going to tell you if he's actually been alive for 10,000 years. You'll figure that out if you go watch it. But the shit that you can stitch fucking together and make your own ideas and subplot just because you can stitch certain shit together is fucking insane. The fact that people could change history so much, and the fact that so much history automatically has to get interpreted into something different, that has to be my biggest pet peeve about all of it. Is when motherfuckers want to interpret shit, they want to say, well, they basically said. No, nigga.
No, that's not how it works.
No. No, I don't want to hear what they basically said. I don't want to hear a gist of what they said. I don't want an idea of what the nigga said. I want to know the exact fucking words, whether I understand them or not. Tell me, nigga. That shit doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna have a heart attack right now. It's just,
don't do that,
bro. I say people are so easy to just let people tell them something and then they just accept it right then and there without anything extra is insane to me. The fact that we have so much information at the tip of our fingers and we can do so much research and we can piece together shit ourselves is insane. The only scary thing about it is we don't know what about that shit is real or fake.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me. And the reason I say that is because I didn't learn until this fucking year that, sorry to say, white people are going into Egyptian mines and repainting, as in, like, how motherfuckers remaster video games and shit and they make shit look better. Niggas is painting niggas lighter on the wall. Literally, dark-skinned niggas they're painting them fucking light, like white, bro. Like, it makes no, that's the shit that kills me. And then they want to take niggas.
There's a lot of conspiracies.
And they want to pull niggas out their tombs and out their graves and shit. Yo, how would you feel if someone pulled your grandma out the grave? Just because her grave was elaborate. Oh my fucking God. It said, weird how many historical documents have either been destroyed or suppressed. Makes me wonder what they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide everything. Everything. Because if you destroy historical documents as time goes on and less people know about them, so on and so forth, you can get rid of a whole section of history. I'm pretty sure that them white people that want to get rid of slavery in general, they don't want to talk about that shit no more. If they can have everybody forget about that shit, trust me, it'll go away. If the Germans can have motherfuckers forget about Hitler, they would. Nigga, trust me, but they're not. They will not. Slavery, possibly. Wouldn't. All that white shit, all the shit that happened to white people, you're not going to forget that. They're not going to let you forget that. And I'm sorry.
Never.
It's just real shit, and I'm being honest with you. You're not going to forget that shit. They will never let you forget that shit. Never. They read a girl who was in the Holocaust, read her motherfucking diary, bro. And then gave it to the world to read. They're not gonna let you forget this shit. I haven't read any diaries from slavery, nigga.
There's probably, there are probably some.
I'm pretty sure there are some historical texts, but they ain't give it to me in school.
Like that. Yeah.
They ain't give me no books from slavery times in school that, this is the slave book right here. That didn't happen to me.
Not me either. And we went to the same schools.
I said we read the fucker. God damn it. Biographies.
Yeah.
Okay, and nigga, they didn't show us no real shit. Yeah, bruh. I would say the shit that you're gonna learn, the shit that they're trying to change and so on and so forth, it is constantly gonna change because the people who are in charge of it are gonna feed that same bullshit to the next person that's gonna be in charge of it. And it's just gonna feed the cycle, and it's just gonna continue and continue. And the next thing you know, all of history has been altered. All of history has already been altered. People don't know niggas' names. We don't know if Jesus is white or black. Like the shit kills me, bro. It just makes no sense at the end of the day. It really makes no sense at the end of the day. How
It's never. I keep bringing it up. It's never gonna make sense. It's not gonna make sense today. It's not gonna make sense 10 years ago. It's not.
how
gonna
are
make
there
sense
so
in the
many
future.
facts and they don't make sense? How do the facts not make sense? Tell me that shit.
I don't know, bro. It's some. I don't know.
That's the bro. That's the. This is what we living with, man. This is what we gotta deal with. Just bear with me for a few more minutes here, okay, people? Give me at least like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna let y'all go home. I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep. I know y'all gotta work tomorrow. Everybody got shit to do. Just give me 5 more minutes, real quick. Let me just speak to you. Now, I know the conversations were good today, so no one.
Who am I talking to? My brother King Kado.
Say so. No one
On
called
Reddit.
in, and hey, it's okay. No problem. Y'all don't have to call in. Say it's not a problem. It's not a problem. But I will say, this was a good conversation. Now, people, we as a society have to do better, obviously. But we cannot let our lives get dictated by every single amount. Cannot. We cannot let everything else control us. We have to have control for ourselves. You have to push. You have to strive. But give positivity to others. Be better yourself. Because positive energy is a lot stronger than negative energy. Believe me. Believe me. When you get enough good energy, bro, it's way better than negative energy. Tell you that. Negative energy can take you down with a little bit. Granted. But if you get a lot of good energy, ain't shit can touch you. Not a motherfucking thing can touch you. So the whole point of this podcast today, honestly, is just letting y'all know that y'all can be more. You can do more. There's a lot of shit out there that you need to figure out. You need to understand that you need to do research on. I say you gotta make shit happen, yo. I say you gotta work through all the bullshit that's happening. The world is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The world's gonna continue to be crazy. I would say in the last 5 years we've had so many goddamn shootings, whether it's at public places, whether it's individuals dying, whether it's by just people getting killed by cops or natural disasters. It's been a very fucked up decade.
How about the rapper who just died, King Von, bro?
Exactly. I say we have people dying constantly all the time. And the only thing I can say is that we have to work better to be better. And the only way we can do that is if we push that on every single fucking person.
Yeah.
You can't do it by yourself. You really can't. Because if one person shoots somebody, somebody's going to shoot somebody else. That's always been how that's always how it's been. And the only thing I can say is, and I know it sucks, you can't say turn the other cheek. Makes sense. Understandable. Definitely understandable. But it has to stop eventually. You can't just keep killing because it's just going to keep continuing. And people killing each other for no reason other than, hey, you killed my boy, so I'm going to kill your boy. And then that just goes back and forth. And I got to kill your family member and stuff. What are we doing?
Shit, bro.
What are we doing here? It's the stupidest shit in the world. I say everybody's lives matter. Black lives matter. Asian lives matter. Hispanic lives matter. White lives matter. I say, but all lives matter. All lives can't matter until everybody feels equal. And motherfuckers don't feel equal. I say, how high am I? Why do I have to be high to have this conversation with you? I'm just trying to let you know that this world right now that we're building, that we're getting into, because remember, like, all these old niggas, everybody that's in politics and shit like that is like 75, 80, so on and so forth, blah, blah. Next 20, 30 years, a lot of these niggas is dying. Sorry to say, but a lot of these niggas is dying, which means new niggas is coming in, and you gotta influence the new niggas coming in. Because if you don't, they're gonna do the same shit the old niggas did. And it's not gonna be pretty, bro. Really not. I can't stress that enough. We've been dealing with the same bullshit for too long. I say our parents let the nonsense go on. Our grandparents let the bullshit happen. I say our great-great-grandparents installed the bullshit that's happening. We can't continue. I say we got to do better. We got to strive for more. I'm sorry to talk everybody's ear off. I apologize. I say, but I just had to let y'all know that. I had to let that shit out. We have to be better. You can do better. And all I gotta say is, y'all, love each and every single one of y'all. Play hard. Stay on top of your game. I say, because niggas is going to try to knock you down. People are going to come attack you. There's going to be people that feel like to get up in the workplace or to get up in their next step of life, they got to step on a motherfucker, and you might be that motherfucker to feel they can step on. And you do not want to be that motherfucker. Don't give them that energy. Don't give them that shit. Love yourself. Be you. You can fight through all of that shit. Trust me, homie. Trust me. How often do I do this? I do this twice a week. Sunday and Wednesdays at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. PM. Fight, yo. Just continue to fight. I say, I know each and every one of you have this. I know each and every one of you can fight. You've been here. You've been here this long. You're still here. Think about the last real big issue that you had. And then look at your feet right now. They still there. And if you ain't got no legs, look at your body. And if you ain't got no body, look at your arms. If you all head, roll your eyes into the back of your dome. Look at your brain. And all I'm saying is that you can do it. I say, love yourself. Whether you feel like nobody else has faith in you, I personally have faith in you. I don't even know you, and I have faith in you. I say, I'm proud of each and every one of you. I know some of y'all have stopped drinking. Some of y'all have stopped smoking. Some of y'all have been lowering the amount of intake that you've been doing for certain shit. I know a lot of you been trying your hardest to make things happen. I was saying, all I can say is that that's what you got to do. As long as you try, no one can really be mad at you at the end of the day. I say, just love yourself, man. I can't be mad at anybody else if they're giving it their all to be the best that they can be, as long as they're not hurting anybody else. Deadass. And I'm telling you, that's all love, and I respect anybody that does that. They want to keep the impression of white They want to keep this the impression of white supremacy. Why can't I say the word? God damn it. White supremacy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just wonder who are them actually. How can this happen for years after years and people in charge are okay with it? The way history is taught now is as if there wasn't even a thing invented. I would say that's true. I would say it's just how it's always going to be. I say me fighting as a black man against certain things of that nature. My idea is just to try to change it. I know that sounds very lackluster at the end of the day, but having remorse, or is it no remorse? I'm not positive. But having a grudge against this isn't going to make everything better. All I can do is teach the younger generations and the ones that I can influence and the ones that look up to me to try to be better and do better.
I mean, at the end of the day, the younger generations are going to have to, when we're gone, we're leaving them with what we have.
Exactly. I can only teach you so much. I say at the end of the day, I say you're gonna take influence of wherever you take it from. I can only say so much. I would say from this conversation right now, I would say I know a lot of people hearing this motivational speech and they're like, "Fuck you," or they're like, "This sounds like bullshit." And there's other people that are like, "Thank you. I needed that. I needed that for someone to say that they're proud of me, or someone say that I have the strength to do so, or to say that someone has faith in me." And sometimes people just need that. I say it's all positive energy, and that's all we try to do over here. And I say, but with that being said, I say I'm tired. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I say it's been a long day. It's been a long weekend, honestly. I say it's been a good week, though. Nonetheless, I say it's just a lot of shit that I've been dealing with personally. That obviously I gotta push on and try to do better with, and try to take my own words into consideration as well. But goddamn, I was talking a lot. Suave, is there anything you would like to say? Because I know I just took up all the fucking time for this show today.
Nah, bro. He said pretty much anything I could say. You know, I can't even touch on. I mean, no. I mean, love yourself. You know, love yourself and take care of yourself, because then at that point, when you are able to are happy with where you are at in life, you can help others.
Yes.
Never lose who you are as a person. And you know, if everybody in the world can do one act of kindness, man, we'd be in a different place, in different times, in that time zone, different space. You know, we're going through a time in our lives that it's not only us dealing with it, but the whole world is dealing with so much negativity. And if we came together as a species, then we can overcome anything.
Yeah.
So by doing these call-ins and doing these chats and doing all this stuff, this is our way of trying to spread positivity. So I just want to say thank you for everyone who's watching. We appreciate you. We love you. This means the absolute world to us. Even though we are both tired or anything, this is what we love to do, and I'll do it every time. Man, I love this shit. That's it.
Other than that, I'll say I'm gonna try. I know I said it this week that I was gonna try to go live and do other shit. I went a little live earlier today, Reddit sessions. If you want to go check that video out, if you want to go check out my music taste, it's literally probably the video. Actually, no, 2 videos under this one over on Reddit. If you want to go check that out. Over on Twitch, you don't get any music because you copyright me. So if you're over on Twitch, you got to go to Reddit if you want to listen to the music that I was bumping earlier. Other than that, like I said before, please, people, say love yourself. And I say I'm there for you. If you need me, you can DM me. You can message me. I'm perfectly fine with that. I say anybody. You can ask anybody else that's actually messaged me before. I answer back. If you want to join the Discord and talk to everybody else, I say those are some of the nicest people that I've ever met. Say they're very helpful. They're interesting, and they don't judge. So if you would like to join the Discord, definitely go find that link as well. Yeah, I say my links are all over the place, deadass. So I apologize for that. But if you go on the KingKado's Reddit, it's definitely there, and everybody on Twitch, say definitely, all the links all around. So other than that being said, I just want to say I love you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, that's the end of the show. Good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
I think that